friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today we did another Shop My Stash style video. I took some of your requests on things that you recommended. I just picked random things that I'm just enjoying using, and we created this look, and I absolutely love it. I love these like very warm, glowy cheeks. I love the contrast of the really deep, rich green eyes, and I love the glitter liner with this. I just think this look is so pretty. Oh my goodness, I wish I had somewhere to wear it to. But alas, I will just wear this to play Animal Crossing and that will be my day. I guess let's just hop into the video. Hi, good morning. Today is Monday, May 4th. Goodness, is it even Monday? I can't keep track of the days lately. I'm sure some of you are in my same boat. Of course, I already primed before my brows. That's what I always do because I really like my primer to just sink into the skin. I'm still using that Beauty Bakery Wake and Bake oil just because my skin's really been enjoying it lately and might as well try to use it up, you know? And I'm also just still going in with the Milk Hydro Grip, although I should probably switch to something else because I'm getting low on this one. I don't want to run out just yet. So I might switch to something else next time. We're gonna skip foundation again because I'm still just really enjoying the no foundation kick. I don't think I've worn foundation in probably 3 or 4 weeks. It's been quite a while, and I want to just keep on that journey. It's feeling good. One of you wanted to see me play with the Juvia's Place concealer again. I did it recently, but you know what? I might as well play with it again. I didn't have any other specific concealer recommendations, so we'll just go in with this guy. I always have to hit up my glasses marks because I always get the ugliest red dots from my glasses. This is a look right here. One of you also suggested that I use my MOTD Cosmetics face brushes like on camera, and I was going to anyways because I really like them, but this is for you who also requested it. This is the Supermodel Sculpt brush. I'm pretty sure this is meant for like contour, but I've been liking it for blending out my concealer. It does a really good job. The bristles are soft and blend it out, but I feel like it's still dense enough to work with a cream nicely. I feel like all of my other brushes that are a similar shape to this are a little too dense sometimes, and I really like the slight fluffiness of this one. What are you guys up to? How are you feeling? Oh, I can't believe we're in May. I just can't believe it. I'm drained, guys, mentally, just from everything that's going on. I don't know like how many of you keep up with like what hair salons are doing, but Georgia opened up their salons like 2 weeks ago, I think, and just reading the requirements and things stylists are doing, it literally makes me feel panicked. Like, I am all for wearing a mask. I'm all for requiring my guests to wear a mask. I'm all for blocking out extra time in between my guests to disinfect and thoroughly clean everything. I'm down for seeing less people a day, but some of the precautions these people are taking, and I don't know to what extent it's required and to what extent it's just a personal choice, but people are wearing like pretty much full-on hazmat suits. I've seen it, I swear. Some people are saying like no blow drying at all because it can like circulate hair in the air, which I'm not sure how important that would be in a studio suite like I have versus a whole salon. But I can't imagine not blow drying my guest's hair. Some people are saying like no long services at all, like pretty much only like haircuts, root touch-ups, partial highlights, nothing long and lengthy. And that makes me literally so sad because I do so much creative color and balayage and ombres and just really intense services. But if I'm having to wear like a big visor and a mask, I understand why, because that would be so hard to breathe. Oh my gosh, it stresses me out. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. We don't have a date yet on when we're opening, and honestly, I'm still in the boat of, like, I want to make money and I want to see my guests, but I think it might be a little too soon still. Oh, another thing I saw is they're pretty much saying, like, pretty much no talking when your guest is in there, which is, it just, like, all of this takes away what I love about doing hair and interacting with my guests. I'm not just a robot that just does root touch-ups all day. That's not me. It's an experience, it's personal, it's a one-on-one, and I'm stressing about it. All right, Milk Baked Bronzing Stick. I'm still just gonna use this to bronze because why not? Hit up my little nose first. I feel like I just have like nothing else to talk about because I mean, I'm not working, I'm not doing any real life stuff. I don't have anything exciting to talk about. When I'm not filming, I'm playing Animal Crossing. That's been fun, but I literally just saw more stuff about the salons right before I started filming, so that's why I feel like I need to talk about it. Just vent a little bit. I appreciate you guys listening. And if you don't care, I'm sorry. And that's why we do makeup while I talk. You can always mute me and just watch the makeup. This brush, by the way, is the Beauty and the Base. I'm pretty sure it's meant for foundation, but I've been using it for my cream bronzer and cream blush because it's been working nicely. Just gonna add a little more concealer to my nose though. This weekend was nice. Zane and I just played Animal Crossing all weekend and watched some movies. It was really chill. I needed it. I needed just time to really I tried to stay off my phone as much as possible. I needed to just get away from the internet for a couple days. It's a scary place right now, honestly. Literally, if you've sent me a nice message lately, like within the last month, I appreciate it so much. You don't even know how much that means to me because it's been hard times. And then for my cheekbones, I'm just gonna take the product directly onto my brush rather than blending it on my, like putting it on my face first and then blending. I just find with this specific brush, it works nicely to just really go in there and just start swirling it in. I would love to know like just what life is like for you guys right now. Are you guys doing okay mentally? Are you at home still? Are you working? What is the deal with you? I've been home for about, I think we're on like week 6. I think I'm starting either week 6 or week 7. It's been a while since like mid-May, I think, towards the end of May, but not the last week of May. It's been a while. Just blending this everywhere where I normally like to bronze. Nothing crazy. You guys have seen me use this product at least 1,000 times. Don't get me wrong though, I know I'm sounding complainy. I hope I'm not coming across like too bitter or anything. I'm actually in a really nice mood today. I was really excited to film, so that's why I'm here. So don't take anything I'm saying as me not wanting to film, because I definitely wanted to film. I like to update you, and I actually had someone just today ask me for an update on salon stuff, so that's my update. Nothing new here specifically, but you know how it is. It's just a big mystery. I want to use my other cloud paint from Glossier that I got gifted from one of you guys. This is in the shade Dawn. She gave me a gift card in my email very sneakily. Very sneaky. And it was enough to pick out 2 cloud paints, so I picked out Puff, which I've been using like crazy, and I picked out Dawn because I thought this color looked really pretty. Very light with this because I think this is going to be a lot. I'm going to get it fairly blended with my finger, and then I'll go back in with that same brush I used with my bronzer. Just going to take the little bit of leftover, tap it over the tip of my nose, and also across the bridge. I like to do that a little bit too. What if I left it like this? Would you guys still like me? Probably not. I'm just tapping it in with that brush from before. Ooh, it's such a pretty color. You guys know I'm not a huge orange person, but I actually do like orange blush. I think it's pretty. I do like it when it's a little bit more on the peachy side than straight up orange, but I think it's really cute. I think it looks just really sunny, like I've actually been out in the sun. I know it looks like a lot right now, just stay with me. You guys know it usually always looks crazy at first. All right, we're gonna use my Star Bright highlight stick from Colourpop, of course. I love this cream highlight stick. I just think it's so good. All right, let's set my under eyes. One of you guys wanted me to use my Menagerie powder again. I have the purple one. I'm worried that this purple might clash with the orangey blush, so I don't want to risk it today, but I will use it again soon. I did send you like a private comment about it, but this just isn't my favorite powder in the world. I feel like it's a bit heavy for my under eyes. It's a little drying. It's not my favorite. I will use it again, but we're gonna skip it today. But that's just my thoughts thus far on the powder. And I only have the purple one. I don't know if the purple one is different in consistency to anything else. But I am gonna set my under eyes with the Milk Makeup powder briefly. I'm just gonna use that same Luxie 522 that I always use for my setting powder. I don't know why I deemed this my under eye brush. It just kind of happened. Can we talk about Animal Crossing? Are you guys so sick of me talking about Animal Crossing? Well, that's too bad because it's like the only thing I have going for me right now. But it's funny because in my last Shop My Stash, I talked about how we had Mott since the beginning. Literally that same day after I got done filming, he was contemplating moving out. So I was like, you know what, you can go. You're not my favorite, so you can leave. I won't kick you out, but you can leave since it's your decision. And then I went villager hunting a couple days later for someone to replace him, and we got Bo. He's the cutest little deer. He's always got a lollipop in his hand. He's so cute. He calls me Salt Lick, which is so funny. We've been slowly moving all of our villagers' houses to be like in like a neighborhood community kind of setting. We finally got the last one moved, and I'm so excited. Now we're gonna move me and Zane's homes so that they can be like on top of a mountain somewhere and looking really cute. And then we're just moving everything around. Once you get terraforming, you just want to change everything because it all suddenly sucks. All right, so I'm gonna set the rest of my face with the NYX High Glass powder. You guys know I've been liking this. I just feel like a light little dusting of it does my skin some glowy goodness, and I really like it. And now time for bronzer. I haven't been doing powder bronzer lately too much, but I figured I would because I do have this MOTD brush, actually the last one in front of me. It's called the Set and Go. I think this is meant for setting powder, but I've been using it for bronzer, and I really like it. I'm gonna use the Talk to the Palm bronzer from Colourpop. Just tap in lightly, just swirl it around to get a nice little bit of bronze going on. I just love this bronzer, it's so pretty. It's a really pigmented one, so it's really easy to go a little too ham with it, but it's so pretty. Been using like kind of the leftover on my powder brush on the days I use powder bronzer just to kind of lightly dust across my nose, because that's kind of what the sun would do to you, you know what I mean? And even though I don't like the sun, I miss going out and doing things. So I want to at least pretend that I've seen the light of day. All right, blush. I figured we would hop into the Saharan 2 palette from Juvia's Place. I want to take this orangey one called Tao. I can never pronounce Juvia's Place names, and I'm very sorry. I lied, there is one more MOTD brush. It's the Get Cheeky With It brush. I've been using this for blush because you guys know I like me an angled brush. And this one seems pretty solid, I like it. Someone commented on my video, either the one I uploaded today or yesterday, I can't remember which one, but they said that they missed my blushy nose, and I don't know what they were talking about because I still put blush on my nose every single day. I just thought it was so funny. I think sometimes you guys think I don't have a lot of blush on if it's not like a hot pink or something. If it's something a little more of a subtle tone, I still put it all over the place. Trust me, I am not giving up my nose blush anytime soon. Look at that color, it's so pretty. Oh, I really like it. I know that's gonna be like way intense for a lot of people, but it's just my face, it's fine. I can do whatever I want in the comfort of my own life. I was gonna say home, but I would wear this out too. And of course, we're gonna blush up the nose, and I'm gonna take that little bit of excess to pop across the bridge to make it look like the sun really got to me. And I like to just take the excess and lightly pounce it kind of in the center of the forehead. It doesn't really leave much, but it does just enough to, I feel like, kind of incorporate everything. Now I'm gonna take my brush I used to set my face with powder just to help kind of blend in a little bit more. Nothing too crazy. That's where we're at so far. Now we're gonna do some fake freckles. I'm holding off on the Lime Crime one because I really wanna make sure I have plenty of product for my freckle comparison video whenever the new freckle pens from Lime Crime come in, or else I can't compare it if I don't have it. But I'm gonna use my Lottie London freckle tint today, just because I feel like it. I haven't used this one in a little while. I don't think I wanna go too heavy with them today. I think I just want it focused kind of right underneath my eyes and on the bridge of my nose, which I know is shocking. I usually put them everywhere, but just feeling something a little different today. I'm gonna paint my nails later. Been trying to do that once or twice a week. It just makes me feel a little bit better. My mental state is very easily tipped over lately, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are. It just gets so sad so easy right now. Just from the state of the world, it makes me so just sad. That's the only word I have. I'm happy right now. Well, I wouldn't say happy. I'm content right now in this very moment. But I'm sure I'll get sad later. Just you wait. All right, for highlights, I thought I would use Ray Rider from Kaleidos. I just thought this kind of champagne-y highlight would look pretty with this. I don't know. Kaleidos H1 brush, of course. The best highlight brush to have ever existed. Oh, I just love this highlight. It's so pretty. Just gonna glow forever. And now I'm gonna set my face with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Setting Mist. All right, let's work on the eyes. Somebody requested that I used my Colourpop singles, so I figured I would do that today. It's been a little while since I played with this palette, and I think that'll be fun. I really want to play with like the greens today, like this pretty green, that pretty green. I might pop this one across the lid, but we'll see, because someone also wanted me to use my Apocalyptic Beauty loose shadows, so I have one picked out called Wildcraft from one of the old subscription boxes, and it's a really pretty dark green. I might pop this in my lower lash line, maybe across the lid. We will just have to see, but I definitely want to play with some greens. I think the greens with this like very warm orangey skin, I think it'll be a nice cool contrast. Let's prime with the Alter Ego eyeshadow base and blend it out and not set it because I don't like to set it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade here called Team Captain, and I'm just gonna lightly start blending that through my crease just to get a little something going on. I'm gonna use this Alamar Cosmetics blending brush. If you guys are curious like what all the shades are in this palette, I do have a video up on my channel from probably like a year ago when I made this custom palette, where I go through and show you all the shades and swatch them and things like that. The shade's really cool because it's kind of like a gray green. It's really pretty. I'm gonna tuck some underneath that lower lash line as well, because when do I not? Very, very rarely. All right, I'm gonna leave that kind of as is. I don't want this to get too like deep and like grungy. Like I do want it grungy, but not like overly. I'd still want there to be some like brightness to it. So I'm gonna take Conjure Up this pretty green right here as well, which I don't think I've worn this one on my eyes yet, so that's exciting. This is a Morphe E17 brush. Just any smaller blending brush will do the trick. And I'm just gonna focus that really just like crease, outer corner kind of zone. I don't really have a specific plan. I'm just kind of rolling with it. I'm going to pop some of that underneath my lashes as well. This color is so rich and pretty. Literally reminds me of a forest. It's so cute. It's like literally the color of a like crayon I would pick up to color in forest trees in a coloring book as a kid. All right, this next step is kind of going to defeat the purpose of what we did initially, but that's okay. Sometimes that's just how the creative process works. You just change your mind. I'm going to take Flight, this yellow, and use that to kind of help blend out the edges. I just think I might like that a little bit more. I think it might add a little bit more of that vibrancy I'm craving. Just taking a fluffy brush, it doesn't really matter what you use. I don't even know where this one's from. It's called Lab Squared, that's the brand. I don't know where I got this. Maybe a subscription box a million years ago. Just something fluffy to help blend the edges out. Look how pretty that is looking. I love that. Oh, I think it's so nice. I do want to go ahead and put this across the lid. I think it's called Tea Garden. I'm just going to use my finger, and I'm not even going to use glitter glue because I'm lazy. I'll probably regret that and pick it up, but we will see for now. You know, I really actually might not pick it up because this kind of acts a little bit as a topper if I just use a light little amount like this. And I think I want to go in with a glitter to make liner with today. I think that might be pretty with that. Okay, I'm gonna take that matte green really quick. I know I don't usually use my finger for mattes across the lid, but I just wanna kind of combine that shimmer and the darker green to make it a little bit deeper, just so that the glitter liner can really pop. I'm going in with that shimmer now. Just trying to go a little bit. Look at that, that's a pretty combo with that dark lid with the sparkle on top. Ooh, that's pretty. This is how it goes when I create looks sometimes. Like, I just don't know what I'm doing. I just gotta have fun with it. It's just makeup, it's not serious. Let's pop a little bit of that loose shadow under the lower lash line, shall we? Again, it's called Wildcraft. It's a really pretty one. It's just like this really rich green with these really pretty shimmers in it. Oh, I love this one so much. I am gonna take the glitter glue with this because I feel like with the Apocalyptic Beauty shadows, really any loose shadow, glitter glue is your key to making them pop and look amazing. I'm going to just focus that in the front portion, dip my brush in, tap off the excess, and then just pop it right on that lower lash line. Do you see the sparkle already? Wow, that's so pretty. I love lower lash line shimmer so much. I think I might extend that to my entire lower lash line. That's just a really pretty look right there. Oh, I love these vibrant green eyes. I think they're so pretty. For my inner corner highlight, do I have something in my Colourpop palette? Not really. I'm gonna use my face highlight. Ray Rider from Kaleidos. Just gonna pop it in my inner corner just for a cute little below. And now let's create a little bit of a glitter wing. I'm gonna use Crushed Copper from Pop Beauty. It's one of their flash shadows. I'm gonna take just this bent liner brush from Tarte. I thought this really warm rosy color might complement the cheeks nicely, but also would be a nice standout on my eyes as well. So let's go ahead and just do that. It's really hard for me to explain how I'm doing a wing. It's honestly just like takes practice. You just have to figure out how you like it for your eye shape, which is a horrible answer, I know, but that's how I learned, trial and error. One of my biggest pieces of advice if you're trying to learn how to do winged liner and you are just struggling with it really bad, I'd recommend just starting with like shadow first. Practice making liner with shadow. It's a lot more forgiving and it's a lot easier to work with to kind of get down that shape that you like. This liquid glitter eyeshadow is so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna let that be and dry. I might finesse it a little off camera if I need to. I'm gonna look down awkwardly while this dries. I'm going to finish the rest of my details and I'll be back when I'm done. Hello, I've returned. My look is complete. I love it so much. I can't get enough of it. The eyes, like, they really weren't difficult. And I did this eye slightly different. What I did was I just took that vibrant green and I just kind of packed that on the lid and blended it through the crease and lower lash line, and then I took the yellow. I didn't use that first shade like I did on this eye. So it's super simple, not a lot of shadows, not a whole ton of work, but it's so impactful. I love the pop of glitter liner behind my giant lashes. I just think it looks so pretty. The eye pencil I went with is called Golden Olive from NYX. Lashes are the cassette lashes from Estee. They were part of the Dramatic Lash May subscription box, I believe. They did send them to me, but I can't remember exactly what they're from. And on my lips, I went with the Naked Cherry Wet Cherry Gloss. Just a nice, cute nude gloss. I love this look. I hope you guys like it too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I'm not trying to be complainy, but at the same time, like, it's therapeutic for me to chat about my life with you and just kind of update and just talk out my thoughts. I don't really have anyone to talk to right now because everyone's inside, so it's nice to have you guys. Thank you for listening and just hanging out with me. I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying these Shop My Stash videos and you're being patient with the fact that I'm not buying new stuff. If anything, you guys seem really excited that I'm using only old stuff for the most part, other than PR here and there. And I'm really glad because I'm really enjoying using old stuff too. I think it's really fun to revisit things and it's giving me something to look forward to right now. Anyways, if you made it to the end of this video, why don't you leave me a dragon emoji, because these green eyes are making me think of the dragon emoji. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's BeatBean. Follow me there. I post every single day. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Thank you so much for watching and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.